Welcome to another video. Today we have a short story on Mary, Queen of Scots, a tale of power and intrigue.
She was a queen at just 6 days old, a widow at 18, and spent nearly 2 decades as a captive. Her life was a tapestry of power, betrayal, and tragedy. Join us as we unravel the fascinating story of Mary, Queen of Scots.
Born on December 8, 1542, Mary Stuart became Queen of Scotland when she was just 6 days old after the death of her father, King James V. Her royal lineage was impeccable. She was the great-niece of Henry VIII and the granddaughter of Henry VII, making her a legitimate claimant to the English throne.
At the age of 15, Mary married the Dauphin of France, Francis II, and became Queen Consort of France in 1559. But her happiness was short-lived. Francis died just a year later, leaving Mary a widow at 18. Heartbroken, she returned to Scotland, a Catholic queen in a predominantly Protestant country. Mary's return to Scotland was fraught with religious and political tension. In 1565, she married her first cousin, Lord Darnley, strengthening her claim to the English throne. However, their marriage quickly turned sour, marked by betrayal and intrigue.
In 1567, Darnley was found murdered under mysterious circumstances. Suspicion fell on Mary and her associate, James Hepburn, Earl of Bothwell. Just months later, Mary shocked the nation by marrying Bothwell, the suspected architect of Darnley's murder. This controversial union led to her forced abdication and imprisonment. Imprisoned in Loch Leven Castle, Mary was compelled to abdicate in favor of her infant son, James VI. But Mary was not one to be easily confined. She escaped in 1568 and fled to England, seeking protection from her cousin, Queen Elizabeth Thruss. Little did she know this would mark the beginning of a 19-year captivity.
In England, Mary was seen as a threat by Elizabeth. The infamous casket letters, purportedly written by Mary and implicating her in Darnley's murder, sealed her fate. For nearly 2 decades, she remained a captive queen, a pawn in the relentless Game of Thrones.
In 1586, Mary was implicated in the Babington Plot, a conspiracy to assassinate Elizabeth and place Mary on the English throne. Found guilty of treason, Mary was sentenced to death. On February 8, 1587, she met her tragic end with dignity, dressed in the red of Catholic martyrs.
Mary's death did not end her story. Her son, James VI of Scotland, would unite the crowns of Scotland and England as James I, fulfilling Mary's ambition. Her life has inspired countless books, plays, and films, cementing her place as one of history's most romanticized and controversial figures. Mary, Queen of Scots, remains a figure of enduring fascination, a queen whose life was marked by power, passion, and profound tragedy. Her story is a poignant reminder of the complexities and dangers of royal life in the 16th century.